Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about Jupiter in retrograde. And I know it just went into retrograde just a few days ago, so we're definitely still in the pre-shadow energy. But I wanted to explain a little bit about how this is going to continue to affect us during the month of April. So Jupiter's energy is normally this push, big, huge change kind of planet, very much into transformation and growth. And when it's in retrograde, it starts to kind of push that energy instead of all over the place and growing everything. It's going to pick a few spots. One of the things that we're going to find kind of in the beginning of this is we're going to see a lot of political disagreements show up. One person says this, one person says that, and we're going to feel that energy politically all over the world. And normally when Jupiter gets into this, we're going to have small squabbles, more disagreements, disarguments. I said this, you're interpreting it wrong, that sort of thing. So it's not going to be major stuff right now. At the beginning of it, it could turn into more later on. Most people have read or understood that we've had the Grand Conjunction and we've had this very strong alignment of Jupiter's energy along with Saturn and Uranus's energy and how that's going to change our planet. It's something to keep up with, it's something to be aware of, and I am posting as many videos as I can as I become more aware of the energy or I've researched something differently. I love to inform you about it. Saturn is usually the planet of structure and change, and that's kind of in retrograde as well. So that's going to be affecting us as well. And then we also have Uranus's energy that is coming out of a retrograde cycle, and that's going to be hitting us in the next week or so in full force. The way it normally does. So it's kind of keeping the politics and tectonic plates a little restless, and it may be feeling like we really can't settle in this energy. It can also continue to transform and eventually may cause changes that will affect our world for the rest of our lives. It's always in play, always out there. So Jupiter has such an amazing energy, but I'm going to pull a couple of angel cards and kind of give us a little bit deeper insight into this. So let's see what we have coming up for us. So the first card I pull about is emerging, and this energy is not necessarily emerging right now, it's getting smaller and it's getting tighter, and because of that we're going to have things emerging that we normally wouldn't see or even hit a blip on our scope of what's happening in our world. Next, we have celebration. We have had great celebrations on our planet, and one of the things that I've noticed a lot of people talking about is not having the time to celebrate with their family. Basically 2021, most of us were inside and weren't out and about in the world, and that's starting to change as well as we start coming out from that. A lot of celebrations are starting to happen, so make sure that you make the most of this. This is going to not only bring a better ease of energy for us, but it will also kind of soothe the savage beast inside of us that we haven't been able to celebrate. Along with that is I pull the card for music. Music is one of the things that can soothe us more than anything else in the world. So make sure that you're listening to music. And I mean all types of music, things that you didn't think you'd like, or even if it's just an artist and you love one song of theirs, make sure that you're really listening to that music and really enjoying it, and really dance like you've never danced before, and allow that energy to flow through you. Let's pull one more card here, and this is all about listening. One of the things that I find is very interesting is people don't really listen nowadays. We think we're listening, but we're really not, and so it's something to be aware of. When someone else is telling you their story, focus on their story, focus on what they're telling you. I'm going to put an attachment down below to a video I did a couple of weeks back about how to listen. So make sure you take time to really listen to that one and see if you can become a better listener, because when you become a better listener, so does our world. I thank you so much for joining me, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.